Guys, in case you're new to this channel, my name is Hamad Benaicha. I'm the founder of Anduit.ca. In this channel, I talk about MacBooks repairs, everything to do with MacBooks. I'm located in Toronto, Canada, downtown next to the CN Tower, and I have been in the business for over 20 years. I'm also an Apple certified technician, and I only fix MacBooks, nothing else. So if you haven't done it yet, please don't forget to subscribe. Thank you. Well, hi guys, tout d'abord un petit bonjour, un petit coucou à nos amis francophones. Today we're working on a brand new MacBook Pro 16-inch 2021. This is 3 weeks old, and unfortunately somebody already spilled liquid on it. The MacBook doesn't turn on, as you will see. Let me show you. So it turns on and then off. You'll see it's 5 volt. It's going to go to 20, 19, and then you'll see will shut down after a few seconds. Unfortunately, this is not covered by warranty because it's liquid damage. See, it went off. Now it's going to turn back on. So, because it's so new, unfortunately, I don't have the schematic or the board view for it. So I'm just going to see if I can fix it. And we're going to go step by step and try to do it as logically as possible based on the previous models. So I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to remove the back cover, and then we'll take a look at it. Well, hi. So I removed the back cover, and the first thing I noticed, I'm not sure if you can see it on the board, the liquid, where the liquid is. It's right here, and this is a critical area. That's why it doesn't turn on and off. This is part of the P-bus supply battery charger. And how do I know that? Because I've been fixing MacBook for so long, and also because again this is a brand new. There's machines not that few weeks old. There's no schematic or reference documentation on it. So, but if I look at the 2016, 2017 model. If you compare, if you look over here, see those two fuses over here? They're exactly the same here. Okay, and then we have a MOSFET here, and here is the new MOSFET, different design, but exactly the same thing. We have a diode here too. So that's how I know this is part of the PP-bus battery charger supply. And this is the cause why the MacBook turned on and off. So hopefully when we fix this, that should bring back life to this MacBook. There's no need to replace this this logic board because it's very, very expensive, as you can imagine. So yeah, so now what I'm gonna do first, I'm gonna move the battery. The battery is right here. So that's the cable for the battery. And then I'll show you what the screw for the battery is. So be very gentle, you don't want to break anything. Okay, very, very gentle. Okay, so the battery is unplugged. The rest of the battery is over here, so the screw for the battery is right here. So we need to take off the tripod cable. Okay, again, take your time when you remove those cables. Okay, well, so there's also some liquid damage here on the trackpad. You can see. Hopefully it's still good because again, this is brand new, so I don't have nobody will have this cable. The battery is right here. There you go. That's the screw for the battery. Okay, all good. Again, make sure you stay organized because especially if it's your first time, like in my case it is for this model, so you want to make sure you put the screws back where they belong after. Okay, so we're gonna go like this. I won't be surprised if there's new screws in there, but nobody has a screwdriver before. Just unplug this. Oh, there you go, already one. See this one over there? I guess I'm gonna have to use a plier or something because I don't have this to open it. So let's carry on. Just unplug this. Good. Okay, this is over here. Again, take your time. Don't rush. You don't want to break any cable, because guess what? Right now they are not available. So there's no way to replace them. In the future they will become available, but right now, because it's so new, when you work on a machine like this, take your time. Don't break anything. This is for the USB-C. 1, 2, 3. There's 2 ports. So go jiggle on both sides a little bit, because sometimes people try so hard they actually knock out, like especially in here, they remove the connector, and then becomes a serious problem. It's not easy to jump wires and stuff like this. So take your time. This is the new DC jack, okay, for the MagSafe. Okay, so far so good. Now let's go over here to the LCD. There's 2 cables. Actually, more than that. Okay. Okay, that must be the LCD. The one, it must be the backlight. The other one probably the camera. Again, I'm guessing because I haven't seen the schematic yet, but it makes total sense. This is larger. This is a Wi-Fi. Okay. Okay, come on, no. Perfect. Okay, now go on this side. Very gentle. That's the Touch ID, also the power button. What happens if you break this wire, then you can replace it later on, but it's not gonna, you won't be able to use it as a fingerprint anymore. It will work as a power button, but that's it. So make sure you don't damage that one, because it's not gonna work after. Okay, where are we here now? Okay, almost there. Those are both the same. So put them together. Again, that's not going to be easy to open. The cleanup is far away from pretty much everything, so I have no choice but to use a plier. Now let's remove that's the keyboard cable. The keyboard also has a little bit of damage here. Oh boy, there's more here, more liquid damage. Now let's unplug the fan, the right fan over here. Again, be gentle. Why? Because there is double tip underneath, so you don't want to break that. Take your time. There you go. Okay, perfect. Same with the other side. Okay, good. Okay, now I'm gonna remove the cables and the screws on the logic board. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4 here. They can go together. Okay. Okay, perfect. Those I will leave at the end. Now we're gonna move to the middle. Different sizes. Okay, now we have 2 more here. Size. Okay. Now, let's put this aside for now. Let's see if we can remove the last two, those two. So I've done that before, using a plier like that. Once it moves, there you go, it gets easy. There's another model, another MacBook Pro. I also have one of those, but it's on the bottom here. So I've done it so many times. Just take your time, never rush, and nothing go wrong. And also when you remove the logic board, I'll show you in a minute. If something gets stuck or it's not moving for some reason, it's because is a screw miss. You forget to move a screw or remove a screw, or still a cable plugged in, so just take your time. As long as you don't scratch or break anything, it's all good. Okay, there you go. That's one. Let's remove the second one. Okay, now the second one is close to the Wi-Fi there, to the chip over there. It looks like Wi-Fi, but it's not. So this is gonna. There you go. Shut up, just gently.
It's 9 o'clock.
Okay. Okay, out. So let's see if the board moves. Okay, so it's still stuck here. Pretty actually stuck. It's like I'm missing a screw or something. What about on this side? This side is good. Maybe this one. Again, don't force it. I'm just being very gentle here. Just want to see. This is coming out on this side, no problem. On this side is still feel like it's stuck. There you go. Removed. Okay, now, oh boy. It's actually worse than what I thought. So the liquid over here, here, especially here. Oh my God. So I don't know if this will be fixable or not. I will give it a try. My God. Okay, so let me put this away. I'm gonna put the microscope. Let me tilt this a little bit. This is gonna go in. Okay, let's check this area over here. That's pretty bad. Pretty bad. Oh boy. Okay, so I'm gonna clean it a little bit gently. It could also be dirt, but it doesn't mean it's all burned. Yeah, it's actually dirt. I mean, yeah, mixed with the liquid, but there was dirt in there, dust or something got mixed up. Because the components are still shiny. Yeah. Okay, good. Whew. What about this area over here? Okay, again, I'm gonna go gently first. Make sure nothing gets knocked out. There's a couple of resistors that might need to be replaced. I'm gonna measure the resistance, 1 or 2 for sure. Okay, then over here, not bad, just worse than it looks. Okay, what else do we got here? This side is clean. Okay. Okay, so okay, there's 2 resistors here that are pretty bad. Okay, and over here, what do we got here? No, it seems to be okay here. What I'll do in this area, I'm just going to put some flags and heat it up a little bit to stop the corrosion there, if there is any. Okay, but you gotta be careful, you don't want to melt this. So okay. Measure. I'm using a tracker for that. See if there's a good signal. Okay, now this area over here, that's pretty it's one resistor that really bad, so if you don't replace it, I would definitely stop. If it's not already dead. So I'm going to see if I can measure See, if I had the schematic, I'll know exactly what resistance it is. So it's 10 ohm. Two. It's very low. It's like almost a fuse. It's critical. Yeah. Okay, so let me see if I can find one with the same from the donor board from an older model. I need something that's between 10 and 20 ohm. So, a resistor with that the size too. Okay, so let's see if we can find one like that. We got this one. $20 ohm, 10 to 20 ohm. To 20 ohm. Look at that. And the first one. Yeah, perfect. Look at that. Okay, so I'm gonna replace it with this one. So I'm gonna move that one with a little bit of flux stuff. Just to show you how small it is. I don't know if you can see it on the camera there. Let me see if I can see the camera. You see the tip, that's the resistor to replace. It's almost microscopic. You see that's it right here. It's still sitting on the tip of there's a resistor right there. So I'm going to put it here. Here it is. You see with my hand here. It's not easy to replace because they blow away, but if you take your time and the experience, it can be done. Okay, I'm going to put a new solder. put this back. The secret with this is that you're gonna go very, very low air until it starts to melt. And then you have to approach it gently. You can increase gently the airflow. And it's starting to melt. Perfect. I'm going to increase the airflow. Okay. Okay, so let me show you. Here. See it? This one over here. See? I just replaced it. I'm gonna try to do the same. There is one more here that's pretty bad. Not as bad as the other one, but still. Actually, it's not that bad at all. Just need to melt it again. Now next, measure the signal. Very good. Down. Oh, there's one more here. So I can measure the resistance on that one. 1 million ohm. Yeah. Actually, it's still good. It's only the top that's gone. The bottom's still okay. So no need to replace it. Okay. Good. Okay, now so this side is pretty much done. Let's go check the other side. Again, this one, there's some over here. So let's see how bad it is. Not bad at all, actually. Better than the other side for sure. Again, this is water damage with the water. Okay, so every liquid creates different issues. Water is not bad. Water is not bad if you get it on time. So if it happens within the next few days, water is not too bad. Okay. And they're gonna have a video about liquid damage, what to do, what not to do. You should actually definitely check it out. It's really it could actually save your MacBook without having to have to pay anything if you follow the steps on that video. So let's see over here what we got. Oh boy, one thing missing here for the trackpad. Maybe it's just non-connection. Maybe it's not connected anywhere. Again, I don't have the schematic, so I cannot tell where it goes. There's one here, it needs to be resoldered. Number one. So 1, 2, 3, 4 is gone. So I'm gonna put new solder in on pin number 1, 2, and 3. Okay, I don't know if you'll be able to see here, but I put new solder in here. The pin number 1 and 2 were loose. Over here. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So hopefully that, if I didn't do that, the trackpad is not with the trackpad will actually work. Doesn't mean I will, but no, at least they're reconnected. Okay, now let's check the keyboard here. The keyboard is only dirty. All the pins are still connected. This is what you tell. You go like this. See, make sure you can see on the screen. And if you see one of them moving, it's because it's desoldered. Just have to resolder it again. What about this one? I think this is the backlight for the keyboard. Again, I'm only guessing, but it makes total sense. It's next to the keyboard. They are always next to the keyboard. Yeah, good. That one is good. Perfect. Okay, so I'm gonna do here. Just put a little bit of flax to prevent, hopefully, further corrosion in the future. There you go. Okay, let's go back to this one. This map set over here. That there's a capacitor here. I'm gonna get rid of it. I need to replace that capacitor. I'm gonna get rid of it just in case, because it might cause a problem in the future. It looks pretty corroded. Capacitors are not critical. It's not like a resistor or a offset or anything like that. You can get away with removing one or two, especially that size. There's some flags. Okay. So I should do it. If it doesn't work, well then put in the CPU too. But everything should be back to normal now as much as possible. So we'll give it a try. Okay. This up a little bit, put it back in, see what happens. And again, I'm just working based on experience here, because we don't have documentations, I don't have schematics, I don't have anything. Okay, So let's cool it off a little bit more. Okay. Let's put it back in to the case. Let's see what we got. Okay, so let me move back the camera. See what I'm doing. Okay, so put it back to the case. Okay, we should go that way because earlier it wouldn't come out this way. There you go. Okay, now there's gonna be an issue with the fan rating, I can tell. So I'm gonna put some tape over here. There's one model, another model, MacBook Pro. I have the fan also like that. And every time you try to put the board, they give you a headache. So if you just put a little bit of tape, if I can find my tape, where did it go? Just a little bit of tape to make it easier. There you go. That way, I don't have to worry about that cable. I can worry about the others. I also want to clean this one. Let's see, right? Just a little bit of alcohol. Okay. Alcohol here too. Okay. So let's try that again. Okay, again, all the cables, tripod, it's just alcohol, so it's not a big deal. So what do we got here? Okay, let me check again. Okay, so why don't we do the same thing here? There we go. Both like that. Let's try that again. And then we also have this one over here. Okay, I'm gonna move it back. Oops, sorry. Again, take your time, don't force anything. Nothing can be forced. If it doesn't fit, and it's your first time, like it is for me for this model. This is the first time I work on this model. Take your time and come back if you have to. Okay, almost there. Okay, good. See, you just have to take your time. There you go. Perfect. So I'm just gonna put a couple of screws. The board doesn't move. And, plug in the cables, and we'll test it. So again, this gentleman went to the Apple store. They told him pretty much the price of a new MacBook to fix it. So hopefully it's fixed. And you don't have to pay that much, because it's a good machine. I guess it's brand new. So put another couple screws here. And again, always take your time. Something doesn't fit, don't force it. Okay. Okay, perfect. Let's put on the fan. Perfect. Just gonna plug in the Wi-Fi temporarily like this quickly. Okay, now let's plug in the rest. Okay, battery screw, plug in I don't want to force it, obviously. But it's pretty rough shape already. Hopefully that by resoldering those pins, hopefully that's all it was, and it still works. We're about to find out. Okay, so we're plugging back to power. Okay, the good thing about this MacBook Pro with the MagSafe, over here, see, I have to have the MagSafe. Okay, let me show you, sorry. So this is a MagSafe to USB-C, so you can charge with the USB-C. You don't have to have the MagSafe if you forget it somewhere. There's also the HDMI port, which was already introduced. Another USB-C here, and that's for the SD card. Okay, so let's turn it on. Let's see what we got. Okay, so let me move this off. I'm gonna turn off this light because it's kind of annoying on the screen. Okay, so let's give it a try. See what we got. We got 5 volts. Oop, did you hear that? It actually turned on. My God. Let me turn it off again. So it's working. I'm gonna go to the option, see if we can get all the way to the option, because I know this user told me he wasn't actually trying to reformat it when he spilled the liquid. So continue to holding. I wonder if I fixed the trackpad too. Setup options. Okay, so we got power turning on. Let's see, the trackpad is moving. Wow, look at that. Trackpad is also working. So I'll fix it too. Yeah, those 3 first pins were completely gone, so there is no way it would have worked. Okay, so let's go to the option. So if you have a MacBook Pro, MacBook Air, if you're located anywhere in Canada and you have spilled liquid, or if you need anything wrong with it, you can always send it over. Just watch the instruction coming up on the screen next. Yeah, it's all good. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thanks for watching. The process is very easy. Whether you're located in Toronto or anywhere in Canada, just visit andoit.ca. Click here to get a quote, or you can also click on the menu here, get a free quote. It's the same link. There is 9 different categories, so try to select the one that best apply to you. In this example, I'm just going to click on my screen is black, and let's assume my screen goes black when I tilt it. So you can either get a free quote online, or you can also call if you prefer. For this example, I'm just going to click on get a free quote, fill up the form, and just click on submit form. When you click on submit form, this is what I receive on my end, and as you can see, we do receive a lot of requests. Actually 90% of our business is shipped to us now from all over Canada, so you can rest assured that we know what we're doing. So I read it, I analyze it, and then I send an email with a quote with all the options to the client. And if you decide to ship it, you just click here to select your shipping option, and then you'll receive a shipping label. As soon as your MacBook is fixed, you will receive an email with pictures showing your MacBook repaired. your invoice, and how to proceed with the payment by credit card. As soon as the payment is made, we'll send it back to you. Thanks again for watching, and I look forward to receiving your MacBook. If you like this video, click the thumbs up button below to let me know, share it, and don't forget to subscribe. See you in my next video.